Alright, what's up my friends? Welcome, 10 New Brews! 5 historic decks, 5 modern decks, and a whole lot of fun, honestly. We're on our 5th historic deck now, and so far, they've mostly been all awesome. The Porton Bombadil deck, never got a fair chance, never got off the ground, but otherwise the decks have been great and really fun. Anything you missed on YouTube, make sure you go watch that. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you take that half a second and like the video. It's helping out a ton. The channel's doing great. It's all because of you taking that half a second to, when you watch a video, hit like, then play. Simple as that. Don't be stingy, all right? It helps out a ton. It's free to do. We got a Aragorn the Uniter deck here. So, of course, if you know me, you know I love Joda. I play Joda decks a lot, but this deck got a lot of new cards in it where I didn't feel like I was just playing another Joda deck. We got 2 big ones here. Honestly, Aragorn's a big one. This is a 4-color legend. Whenever you cast a spell, it's blue, white, red, or green. You get a bonus. Obviously, multicolored cards count for that. So if I play this card and then I play a Joda, I get all 4 abilities, which is pretty cool. It's also just a 5/5 for 4, which is great. Well, Aragorn's one of the new cards. The real new card, though, here is Delighted Halfling. And this card is just freaking awesome. 1 mana accelerator. Taps for any mana of any color for legends. And also the legend is uncounterable, which is great. And that and Avacyn's Pilgrim give you 2 mana dorks. Historic is the format where there aren't many good mana dorks. You know, in Modern, we've got, Ignoble Hierarch, Noble Hierarch, Arbor Elf, etc., 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 etc. In Historic, for the longest time, it was only Llanowar Elves and Elvish Mystic. Recently, we got Avacyn's Pilgrim, which is great in this deck because it makes perhaps for white. And now we have Halfling also. Does require us to change the mana base. This is no longer a legendary human deck. This is just a legend deck in general. We're playing a lot of humans anyway, but we're moving on to Ancient Ziggurat and Mana Confluence and moving off the tribal lands. But Halfling and Pilgrim are just phenomenal. And what we have here is a really sick 1-3-5 curve. So you have Pilgrim or Halfling on turn 1. Then we have the excellent Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, or Crucius on turn 2. And Gwenna especially is phenomenal in this deck. Whenever you play a creature mana power 5 or greater, you untap it. So you get to cast Aragorn or Joda and untap and play immediately. Also, Desjuru and Hazoret, pretty cool with that too. And then we go from one of these into a 5-drop like Joda or Hazoret, which is awesome. Thalia and Gitrog monster in there, which is pretty cool. Lagrella for a little bit of interaction. Hajar and Malira protect the creatures. Sideboard, a bunch of legends there too. So just going for it big time with Aragorn and Joda. And deck seems super sweet. We're going to give it a spin and try it out and do a thing. So that's the deck. Let's get right to the games, brought to you by Elgato. Want to know how I do this?
I will take the ring to Mordor.
It's that right there. It's the stream deck. I have 3 of them. I'm actually going to set up a 4th one for Lord of the Rings Bronze and Mythics. I have so many sounds I want to use. I use the key lights. I use the face cam. Elgato, all my stuff's Elgato. I've been an Elgato partner now for almost a year at this point, and I freaking love all my Elgato stuff so much. It's super easy to use, super high quality. It just works very well together also. So if you're a content creator, if you work from home, if you're looking for, honestly, every computer should have one of these. If you do, video editing or work from home or whatever it might be, green screens, they got it all. Check it out, Elgato. Please use the link in chat or in the description because they do sponsor me, and obviously the link lets them know that you are coming to them from me. Check them out, Elgato. Jim Davis, proud Elgato partner, and excited to set that 4th stream deck, honestly. So, let's rock and roll. All right, rocking and rolling. Chat, coming out in me. Halfling. No 1-3-5, but pretty good hand. We're going to keep this. We have Delighted Halfling into hopefully a 3-drop. We've got a couple good 4s and Joda. Mountain to go, and here's Avacyn's Pilgrim. We're going to Pilgrim first, I think. I think this might die. So let's play this Pilgrim first. Try and keep our Halfling around. We do have turn 3 Joda, if all goes according to plan, so... Mutavault Karizev, sure. Lagrella, also sure. Alright, here's Positive Heroes. Here's Halfling. Just say go. Turn 3 Joda seems very hard for a mono red deck to beat, so let's try and do that. Did I ever practice snapping for my videos? I mean, it's just... It's all the stream deck, folks. It's all the stream decks. Robber of the Rich. I'm not trying to rob you. Get it? Lord of the Rings. Alright, so we got steal my card, make a monkey. I really want to have my halflings not die here. So, no elf deads. No dead elves. 13. My turn? My turn? My turn?
Bingo!
Go get him, buddy. 6/6 Joda. Your turn. Next turn, you get to cast stuff and cascade and go nuts. So here's Kamano. Will they go for the attack? Ferocidon can't gain life. Ooh, that's actually a nasty card against us. They get it for 1 here. I have Ligrella. Let's see. I draw Ziggurat, so I have 6 mana total. I can Crucius and Ligrella. All right, that's fine. We have to get the Cascade also. So let's Ligrella. Let's hit the Ferocidon. Take 1 here. Creature Origin Story. I'm not casting Aggro. I'm casting what? I wasn't even done yet. I was just trying to put my spells. All right, so we're gonna bring in some cards here. Obviously, we're gonna bring in another Thalia, I think. We're going to bring in another Ligrella. I would say that... What do we want to cut here? What do we want to cut? Probably the Hazards, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Or destroy for a Lord of the Rings card. You got it. Urtai, Knight, Loran, Boromir. We're on the draw. Let's just get rid of this one, sure. If it's for Loran, nah, I don't think so. I think this is good for us. Obviously, they didn't kill my mana creatures. They didn't bolt the birds, so... Mono red deck not bolting the birds, a good place for us to be, obviously. I mean, hand's great. Keep. 1 drop into 3 drop. Something tells me this 1 drop's going to die. They're going to learn from the mistake here. Still alive. They have Stomp. Burning Tree Emissary. Burning Tree. Sure. They hit a Gwenna. No blocks. Is it Crucius or Gwenna? With no 5 drop in our hand, I think it's just Crucius. Oh, I can't cast Crucius. I don't have enough Rakdos, so that's fine. Here's Gwenna. Say go. It is a 2-3 in a world of 2-2s, but that was a pretty good draw. On the play, Burning Tree, Robber on turn 3. On turn 2 is pretty good. Alright, I mean, I'm going to block and not be very happy about it. And they have Embercleave. This is like an old school mono red deck. No, just Gwenna? Oh my god. Are you serious? What are you doing? Paid actors, right? Am I right? Paid actors. Here's Joda. Then we'll untap the Gwenna. And then we'll play Crucius. And then we'll Cascade. And that's it. That's the game, folks. Put a fork in them, they're done. Because it is over. Yeah. If you're playing a mono red deck, you should probably kill the mana dorks. Just saying. You know, just saying. Always bolt the bird. Playing first. Tomb, Confluence. I mean, we're going to keep. We have turn 2 Gwenna again. It's painful, but opponent's playing Gigantha, like everyone else is. Bronze Mythic started out great. We did 2 episodes last night. We're going to do 1 more on Friday before I leave for too many games. And then we're going to knock it all out next week, I think. Probably do a whole series next week. Like 8 hours a day, every day. Botanical Sanctum. So probably sort of combo deck. Yeah, this is going to be like the combo-y deck involving Emry and Kieran or Kinnan or whatever. Alright, so we have a turn 2 Gwenna. So I mean, if we're just going to Goldfish here, it should be pretty good for us, I think. We have Gwenna and our removal spell. We have no 5 power creature to untap this, but Bronze Mythic will be up on YouTube today, actually. Nicole has to get here to do that. So here's Kinnan. It doubles all your non-permanent mana. Here's an Emry. So pretty sick draw from them. They mill over a Mind Stone, not much else, but they have the Sphere. 1 blue floating. This can make 2. We have Ligrella for the Kinnan. So we drop a Seiju. Ooh, Seiju is that's not very good actually. So we want to go. I mean, Thalia, Gitrog. You can play an extra land. creatures and non-basic lands come in tapped. That doesn't matter. Try to kill Kinnan at all costs, I think. So, thanks, Krusty. Appreciate it. You're great. So we'll play the play Gwenna. I can play Gwenna and get Rog. Hold on. No, I can play Bodyguard, Halfling. Yeah, let's actually make sure we tap this right. So let's go Lagrella, Halfling, Bodyguard. Yeah. Let's draw Joda, please. So eat the Kinnan. And play this. Oh, I didn't do an origin story. Whoops. I got nothing. Or your squats. Yeah. All right. You didn't remind me before the game, did you? Did I see it? Did I not see it? Maybe I didn't see it. Whatever. Origin story for Thalia and the Gitrog monster, and we're not playing Gigantha because we're playing 2 copies of Hazoret, which plays super well with Gwenna. So we're trying that one out. Here's Emry again. Sure. And then yeah, Frodo in the last deck was just we just need 1-drops. The opponent starts going off time for squats. That is true. So Paradox Engine deck probably playing the One Ring also. One Ring's pretty busted. That was our first deck. We're doing our decks in storyboard order. So we started out with the Forging of the One Ring. We played the One Ring in a colorless black ramp deck. Then we the Riders left Minas Morgul. We played the Nazgul deck, which is also awesome. Then we played a Tom Bombadil deck as the Hobbits were leaving the Shire. We played Merry in the Charge of the Rohirrim, and now we're playing Aragorn in the March of the Black Gate. All right, so pay back Mind Stone. Make them out of Mind Stone. Unfortunately, Kinnan's busted. We can't kill it. We're in trouble, but. All right, so elf. All right. So the good news is they're out. The bad news is they have a Paradox Engine in the graveyard. So they can kind of just go nuts next turn, but we'll see. Untap and draw. Not Joda, unfortunately. So it's time to just freaking Leroy here and just start trying to kill them, I guess. Land. Gitrog monster. And then we attack. We get to draw a card too, so. Oh, it's never this attacks. Never mind. Alright, so. Yeah, we jam. We're probably. I don't know. They don't actually have anything yet, but like they're very close to comboing. They also activate the Kinnan. They have infinite mana. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have like 10 or 11 mana right now. Gwen has a creature power 5 or greater. So unfortunately, we have not drawn any of those yet. We're looking for either Aragorn, Joda, or Hazoret for that. Looking for the payoffs. As the Phyrexian invasion wormed its way through Innistrad, Thalia found herself hiding in a swamp from the invasion. And who did she run into? But her old nemesis, the Gitrog monster. She took one look at her old adversary, and they both looked up at the sky at the invasion tree snaking its way through the crowds, and they nodded in agreement as they knew what they had to do. She hopped on back and said, there you go. That's your origin story, right? Here's Paradox Engine. Are they infinite yet? No. Once next turn they can keep playing Emry and playing this. So they're infinite next turn, I think. So yeah. All right. Well, let's draw Joda, please. That is not Joda. That is Malira of a Living Cure. I do get to attack and sack a land though, so start there, I guess. Here comes everything. Sack the Boseiju. Draw land. Alright. Think we're pretty dead here. They take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, no, they block here. They screw up. They punt. Why did they tap like they did? They could have blocked with the Llanowar off. Now they can't block at all. They punted! Not me, them.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
The Kinnan jump block. Because they tap their elves rather than mana for the Paradox Engine. Could have just tapped 2 lands instead of an elf. Opponent goes to 2. Alright, well. You're up. Not a very good draw on our part, but hey, we'll take it. Probably still dead? I don't think so. Right? Without Kinnan in play? Like... Well, I guess they can keep playing Sphere. I don't know, whatever. I'll do my squats while we're waiting. Maybe I'll grab the guitar. This is like a, you know, a Storm style deck where they kind of just like take forever to go off non-deterministically, so... They have enough mana, 3 mana every time on the engine, right? So they keep starring and untapping. You freaking just passed priority. Thank you. All right. Shift enter. Shift enter. It's supposed to be F6. Did they break my shift enter? What? Why are they attacking? What's going on?
We have technology.
Everyone stand. Everyone stretch. Oh, yeah, we're doing squats. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. 10 squats. Ha, ha, ha. Alright, so they have infinite mana here, and infinite card draws. How do they win? Karn, probably. I'm just gonna scoot. Whatever. I'm not sitting here forever. Whatever. You win. You got it. So, infinite draws and mana with the sphere, so... We need to bring in our Lorans, our Thalia, our Lagrella. We're on the play, so Hazard's more exciting. They're never going to kill my stuff. So... Shaven Aragorn. I kind of want to cut all the 2-drops. Is that weird? Just go really big. I guess that makes the Hazard worse, though. Graveyard Hate is also interesting. That's true. Bring these in. Actually, I'm sorry. We have the freaking Boromir, too. Boromir counters the Mox. So they can't loop Mox. That's the only thing it counters, though. We have Relic, too. So many cards. I just want everything. Let's call these. General, Relic. We're still over the mark here on cards. Huh. Drop hazard rate. It's kind of like fast, but all right, sure, I guess. So all this counters is Mox. Doesn't really do enough, I don't think. And then I guess I want some relics. I think our Goldfish is really fast against them. And Thalia's really good against them too. So like the relic's kind of awkward there. Alright, let's go with the Azurids. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna bring the relics in. We're on the play. We'll just kill them. I think that the General and the Thalias are enough, and the Lagrella to hit their creatures too, and the Lorans, so let's try this. I'm not sure. Honestly. A lot of possible options here for sure. I like Hazard a lot more in the play because your hand's empty, but alright, this hand's great. Keep. Turn to Gwenna. Love it. Maybe we should shave a Crucius, actually. It's a little harder to cast, and we just don't need multiples of that. Llanowar Elves. Play Gwenna. Forest. Sure. Could Lelia fit in the deck? I mean, we're playing a lot of expensive cards, so like, I don't think that's particularly great. Stomping Ground. Quicksilver Lapidary. 2 mana for a 1/1 when it ETBs conjure a card named Mox Opal into your hand. It's pretty good. Here's Copperline Gorge. Sure. I mean, we're going to Crucius. Then do we also Ligrella? How do you both? Red, black, blue, white, green. I can, yes, so this will spend... Yeah, this is good. Alright, so here's Crucius. I'm going to kill the elf. Just get it off the board for now. And I'm not going to exile my own stuff. Then we're going to go bigger on Crucius and try and find a big bopper next turn. What's up, Aesthetic Reset? Thanks so much. Scarred Pilgrim. Greater. That's not what we were looking for. Hot Girls Reset. Thanks so much. I might be in Atlanta. We'll see. I've been traveling a lot lately, so. Buy Gigantha and say go. Joda, 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 Joda. That's not bad, honestly. Can't complain about Thalia. So, attacking everything. I'm happy to trade with the 1/1 because I'll play all bigger attacks next turn. So, send in the crowns. Thalia's obviously great here, yeah. So, got a chump block. We're at 13. Just play Thalia. And then we'll discard Gwenna for a big creature. Ambitious for Get Rog Monster. That's the worst of the bunch, but sure. Butter Doge says, hey, has anyone said you look like Junkrat? Who's Junkrat? Tell me who Junkrat is first, and then I will appease your desires. Or something. Anyway, so Thalia, Get Rog Monster, play... Yeah, I mean, just attacking everything. Attack everything, I guess. Alright, I mean, attack you. I think they're dead, right? Just say go, I guess. I mean, discard this. Go Greater. Gwenna again, sure. It's not a compliment? Making fun of me?
You look tired.
You would never make fun of me, you're a streamer. Why would you do that? Jody-O. Killer Joda. For the bull. Concession. Love it. Good to see. I wasn't even good at the game. We haven't played Joda or Aragorn yet. Now we're on the draw, though. So definitely don't want the Hazards on the draw. Do I want some relics? They have the Mox also, which Boromir can stop. But I still am not the love Boromir. Let's go to Crucius. I'm not even sure if Lauren's good here, honestly. Bring like 2 relics, maybe. And we'll shave maybe a Thalia. This card's just like not very good against them, so. Alright, so we have a lot of graveyard hate now. Pretty fast clock. If you knew the graveyard, does Loran matter? I mean, like, maybe not, honestly. Maybe you stick just 2 Loran's fine, but not sure. Ugh. Ugh. Do you board when he's out? Alright, we gotta mulligan this, unfortunately. If this is Delighted Halfling, maybe we can keep. Maybe then we can't keep, honestly. Just do mulligan. Just gotta have a good hand against them, you know? This hand's not great. We're gonna keep it, I guess. So keep this. We're gonna go General into Crucius into Joda. Alright, I guess. Not ideal. Their hand's good here. We're pretty dead, I think, but... Hopefully they Emry, so we can hit their graveyard on turn 2, get a little value off of it. Bosejo. Boil and mash him. Stick him in a tree.
Looks like meat back on the menu, boys.
Alright. Quicksilver. It was a good vacation. It was also a work trip. I mean, I was a Command Fest for 3 days, you know. Playing Commander games and doing all my my duties as a content creator. Plaza of Heroes. Alright. I mean, like, I can't not play this, I don't think. Because we want to have things in play for Joda, so. Exile your graveyard. Go. Oh, the vacation was 2 weeks ago. That was awesome. That was full vacation, yes. Prism. All right. Cool. A workation, exactly. Brought the family on a work trip and bookended it as a vacation. Does look like meats back on the menu mean that orcs have restaurants? Why wouldn't they? Right? They got their own places they live and things they do, and they gotta eat. An orc's gotta eat. Box opal, yeah. Alright. I mean, they're kind of getting there. Our hand's not great. We mulligan into kind of a stinker. Mon flesh. Alright, Mox Opal number 2. Okay. Obviously worse than the first one. We draw another Joda. Alright, well, we're getting Ziggy with it. I should attack first, whatever. No, double block, it's fine. Should obviously attack first, though. We'll discard second Joda and go lesser. Sure. Yeah. That kind of wants tilt. Buy Gigantha. Both decks not operating at peak efficiency here for sure. We have Joda next turn, and then we have a guaranteed creature of a turn after. So Beseju is not doing a ton for us yet. We also have the ability to Beseju a Paradox Engine, if that's the case as well. Alright, here we go. Delighted Halfling. Alright, so Joda's here. Pay 1. Play Joda. Please God don't Mystical Dispute me. I said, please God. Alright, then. Attack for 5. Discard the Halfling. And get another Joda. God, come on. I can't cast second Joda to Cascade. So, like, it's not it's not a blank, but crack this. Star to draw. This card's so good. Just so stupidly good. What's the nerf for this card? What makes this card fair? There's a Mind Stone, sure. That's a mana. Another Mox Opal? Sure. They casting a 5/5 here? Sure. Pretty sure we're just casting a Joda to Cascade, which feels awful, but alright. Joda to Cascade, yep. Pay 2 life. Cascade into a Gwenna. We're gonna keep the old one. And just attack for a decent amount, I guess. They could double block the Llanowar Elves and the Gigantha on the Crucius. But I think that's fine, honestly. Honestly, it's funny. The Gigantha has value there because it untaps, makes mana and stuff, so just gonna chump, it looks like. Alright, down to 7. Say go. Crucius discards this. Going greater. We got a Loran. We got a Beseju. I feel like this game's looking pretty good for us. They have to do a lot from a little here, and they also have to do it through Boseiju. So I think we're good here. I think we're moving on to 2-0 here. Haven't cast Aragorn yet, but crack the Mind Stone, sure. No One Ring yet either. This feels like it's built for the One Ring. Just nothing. Just stone cold nothing. All right. Well, here's Loran, Cascade. This should make all of our things lethal, mostly. Here's Thalia. Kill the Mox. 3 lethal attackers and a Boseiju. They LOTR my Joda. We just kill them next turn, so... That's true. I guess this is very LOTR-y. They played second Mox to with the first one already out. So if they LOTR our Joda, they get a free block on Crucius. Maybe we just send Joda. Because we have the Gwenna also. This gives them a free turn, but like they just can't beat us with like Boseiju and all the stuff in play and nothing in play on their side, so they're gonna block, sure. No, not gonna block. Probably block. No, no blocks. They have LOTR, okay. And here's LOTR. So we're gonna recast the Joda. That untaps the Gwenna. And then we discard the Loran. Go Greater. Thalia and the Garabmon. This card's just in every hand. Always there. Just dumb frog. Blonde chick riding the frog on top. Sword ready to go. The One Ring! That's pretty good, actually. So we can't hurt them next turn. Alright. So they have protection from everything next turn. It's funny, actually, because... what's it called? Emry and 2 rings is like sort of a loop. Let's see. We have Thalia. They need to. They're just obviously dead the turn after. They literally have nothing. I mean, they're gonna have 5 cards to go off with, but no engine in play just yet. We have Thalia in play. Such a burden.
It is a gift.
Is Lost to Legend worth sideboarding if the ring becomes played? There's better ways to deal with it, right? Alright, so untap. Pilgrim. Alright, here's Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Cascade into Gwenna again. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Sure. Keep the old one. Attack for 11. Where's the ring? We're gonna go down. Greater. Lagrella is good for killing Emry. But they have like a lot of work to do when it comes to like looping the rings. We'll see. I don't know. There we go. Draw 2 more cards. The ring does kill them slowly, so... We do have a Thalia in play and a Boseiju in our hand and lethal on the board every turn. So, like, I would hope we win this game, but yeah, it's possible we lose this game. Here's Chromatic Sphere. Make a mana. Share the load. Here's Emry. Comes in tap and no haste, obviously. Mills over another ring, but I have the Lagrella to eat the Emry. Bird. Alright. Take that, stupid combo deck. Love it. Alright. 2-0. Finishing strong. The last match of a day. That's right.
The time of the orc has come.
Let's go. Finish strong. Modern Pro Tour coming up. Modern Brews tomorrow on stream. Also on YouTube. Come on, opponent. Let's go places. Dun 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 dun. Should have the Pro Tour in New Zealand. Oh, they should have, Rogue. You're right. Man, Pro Tour Lord of the Rings in New Zealand? Why didn't they do that? I want to go to New Zealand. I've never been there before. I think the One Ring's in Tron sideboards. Why? For Karn? Yeah. For sideboard? I don't know. What's going on? The airfare? Screw it. They had a Pro Tour in Australia before, right? A Japanese Pro Tours. Same thing. Hand sucks keep. It's not great, but I think we keep. We could like mulligan for a mana dork maybe, or a Gwenna, or a Crucius. Like, no third land, no Crucius, no Gwenna, no mana dork. Maybe I'm gonna mulligan actually. It's like really awkward slow hand. We haven't seen Aragorn yet, no. Alright, same hand but a little worse. Sure. Alright, sure. Not ideal, but need some mana for Aragorn. We've got a Glacial Fortress. Oh yeah, Delighted Halfling.
Bingo!
Hello.
The salted pork is particularly good.
So we're gonna Thalia next turn, probably. Also, they're playing control deck, uncounterable, aka can't be countered, aka uncounterable. Nice counters, nerd. Double Glacial Fortress. Okay. Like that. So you have Aragorn into Joda. Alright. There's Crucius. Aragorn can't be countered. What do they have to play counterspell here? Oh, Reprieve! That's not a counterspell. Alright. How about that? Turn target spell to its owner's hand. That's pretty bad. Alright. Let's recast Thalia, I guess? Can't cast much otherwise. Poor Divine Purge has been wrecking us today. This card is something else. And they are Esper. Alright. Sure, I guess.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. I am almost sad to see you go.
Sure. Here's Thalia. Here's Bodyguards. There you go. Old Divine Purge. They're going to make a 2/2. 5 cards in hand. And just pass the old Turnsky. Another Emperor, perhaps. Untap and draw a Ziggy. Getting Ziggy with it. Another Emperor here is pretty devastating. I might just play Aragorn and say go. Yeah. Play land. Let's play Aragorn and see what happens. Play Aragorn. It's very glowy, but it is counterable. Sure. Archmage's Charms. Alright, attack for a bunch. They have 1 mana and I have a Thalia. What's going on? What could they have here? Oh, wow. March of Wretched Sharo pitching Drown the Lock. Did not see that one coming. Do I want to keep my Thalia alive, or do I want to keep my Bodyguard alive? It's Thalia, right? Yeah, just to save this. So, we'll save a Thalia. They gain a life. We deal 3. Still can't cast Joda next turn, but... Attack for 2. There you go. We draw Gwenna. That's not bad, I guess. Oh, boy. So awkward. Alright. We can cast Crucius or Gwenna. I guess we cast Crucius, right? And then no... I think it's no attacks. I'm scared of an Emperor. Just say go. Discard Gwenna and go up, I think. Ooh, that's a card. That is a card right now. Durju and Hazoret looking for that haste action. Need to have one or fewer cards, but good cards to top off on.
It is a gift.
All right, the One Ring is here, so no attacks this turn. We can Gwenna and Halfling. No, I don't want to see the mana, I think. Alright, do we cast Joda, I guess? I don't want to get Wrathed, obviously, but... Let's, play Joda. No attacks. Discard Gwenna and go higher again. Only downside for going up, obviously, is it makes Hazoret worse, but I think we can play this first, so... Alright, I mean, the One Ring is just like 4 mana, draw 3 cards. Don't die of a turn you cast it. It's pretty freaking good. This card's been very impressive. They now have 7 cards in their hand. The only thing I'm sad about is that we played Orcish Bowmaster in 2 of our decks and just like never drew it at any opportune times. No! No!
Darkness, my old friend.
That was bad. Alright, so here's Thalia. Here's Bodyguard. And we are all in. Man, had the Thoughtseize too. Had it all. Alright, they take 2. Go to 8. The ring is chipping away. It's a Fairy Hero of Dominaria. Sure.
I'm not going to sit this one out.
I think we save it, honestly. Because we get the draw. I'm just going to save it, yeah. They're dying to the ring, you know, so... Oh, no. Did not read this card. Oh, man. I thought it was hexproof. Well, yeah, sure. All right, whatever, I guess. But now you obviously have no chance to win. Maybe we have a chance to win, but... All right, let's say go, I guess. Obviously thought it was hexproof, indestructible. It wasn't, so... See what happens. The ring is there, and the ring is pinging away. So down to 4. They can't afford to really draw anymore. No, come on. They would have been dead. They would have been dead. We would have won the game. Attack for 3. They'd be at 1 right now. That's the card I thought it was. There's just so many... that's not hexproof either. There's just so many damn words in these cards, you know? There's so many damn words. They go to 2 and then we just lose. Ugh. That's a gross game of Magic. Oh, Jinra's into hexproof. Alright, whatever. Alright, so... Opponent's playing control. We're going to bring in our Thalia, our Boromir, our Jinras, our Urtais, and that's it. And we're going to cut down, take out our Lagrellas. They got the Thalia and the Gitrog monsters. I could shave a Mana Dork or two, honestly. Take out 2 Pilgrims, maybe. We got, what, 24 lands? Yeah, I can't afford to cut a land. So, Crucius, Gwenna, Boromir. Fortunately, our anti-Wrath cards aren't against Divine Purge, really, but, yeah, so I got 2 of these. Yes, fine. It's not ideal, but sure. Try this. Ugh. Well, I don't want to read my cards, you know? Why read them? It's more fun to not read them and just find out you're surprised. Ooh, it could do anything. Who knows what it does? You know? Like, could be anything.
Waka waka.
On the play. There's Pilgrim, love it. And a Halfling. Hand's Grey Keep. Beseju Halfling. So you have Pilgrim Thalia here. Pretty good hand in the play, honestly. Forest is pretty shitty, actually, with Aragorn, so it doesn't matter. We'll take damage, whatever. Here's a Pilgrim. Here's a Thalia. We have Aragorn next turn, and then untap for Urtai. Tap land Gwenna. That's also pretty sweet. So I go Gwenna, and then Aragorn, untap Urtai. Does that work? I have enough mana for that. So I'll have Gwenna, and then I play 2, 4, untap. I do have enough mana for that. That's awesome, actually. So let's attack with a bunch. They're so dead here. Here's Gwenna. Next turn is Aragorn, untap Gwenna, have Urtai up. Whew. Ooh, that makes me feel. Ooh, ow, okay. Never mind. How about Joda instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Untap for 2. Yeah, that's even better. Alright, so. Could have Reprieve, obviously. But the Gwenna will still untap. It's on cast, right? Yeah, so. Blue, black, white, red, green. Joda. Untap. They have Reprieve? They do. That's fine. Gwenna untaps. Now I cast Aragorn. If I cast Aragorn, they can go land Divine Purge. They can't Wrath me, actually. So we'll play Aragorn. Yeah, that's fine. And this thing untaps again. I get to attack for a bunch. Whew! Gwenna moves, folks. This card moves.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That was a pretty good draw. As close to a gimme as possible, honestly. It'd be hard for a hand to get much better than that one was. We had the Urtai, didn't even need it, you know? Last game of the historic portion of 10 New Brews. Modern's coming up. Tomorrow, for all your YouTube folks, it'll be every other day. Historic, modern, historic, modern, historic, modern. Ready to rock and roll. What do you want to see? We crushed today. Aside from Tom Bombadil, like we've been crushing all day. It's pretty fun. Some brew action. We're on the draw now. A little scarier, obviously. Most impressive card so far. The One Ring has been phenomenal. Delighted Halfling is phenomenal. Bowmaster, it should be good. We haven't drawn it that much, so we're going to keep. This guy's a little sketchy, but being able to draw is just also sketchy too, so. Alright, so we're going to go Mana Confluence, Delighted Halfling. Ooh, ugly lands for our opponent. Thoughtseize, sure. Our hand's pretty Thoughtseize proof, I think. A lot of good ones in there. Thoughtseize makes the hazard better too, because our hand's smaller. Again, Boromir a lot better in modern than historic, but Jeffo, new sub, what's your name, where you from? Ring Chase resub. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Welcome. Remember, if you're a sub, Paladar pre-release is going to be this Sunday, and then Paladar Poker is this Saturday. Join the Discord, get involved. They take the Malera. Whenever go into a graveyard this turn? Interesting. Malera over Boromir. Huh. Alright, sure. Here's Boromir. We're playing 3 mana Confluence, thank you. Our mana base is great. We're playing Plaza of Heroes. One of the best lands printed in the last few years. They're playing Castle Vantress. We are not the same. Thoughtseize again. We have Hazoret and Joda. Alright, I mean, take the Joda. They've now cast 2 Thoughtseizes. They have 4 cards in hand. We draw another Plaza of Heroes. Alright, I mean, just gonna attack. Play Overgrown Tomb and just say go. Unfortunately, double land here means I can't haste the Hazoret next turn. They're at 12. Castle Lock, man, it's a greedy mana base. Castle Lockthwain and Castle Vantress. Alright, untap. We draw another freaking land. Alright. Just attack again, I guess. I mean, we could play a land to leave up Plaza of Heroes. I could also kind of play this tap land, too, but I don't see Plaza up. Attack. They're at 8. Say go. Drawing all these lands makes the Hazoret terrible, too, because I can't empty my hand because all I'm drawing is lands. So, not cool. Can't play Verdict yet. Alright, that was unexpected. Sure, I guess. Don't really have many good answers. I'm sorry, we have to use your Urtais, so. Draw a spell, please. What's a spell? Alright, here's Crucius. Land, Crucius, go. They have Divine Purge here. It's disgusting, but no attacks. Let's go up on this. Is Shield the new Banesplayer? Very, very close, yeah. Very, very similar card. We could have played Hazoret, but like it just dies. I kind of want to have haste, you know, but. Alright, so they're going to say go with 4 mana up. Thalia is a pretty good rip, actually. So, now I get Thalia and Hazoret. See what happens here. They can't counter it. They could have a freaking remand, obviously, but here's Hazoret, uncounterable. They have the remand. That stinks. Alright, sure. I draw a card, get some life, sure. I don't think I'd bother Cruciusing. Actually, I have to discard for a treasure. I'll discard Aragorn, I guess. So no attacks. I might go lesser here, actually. Just to guarantee we can play Hazoret next turn. Sure. God, I freaking hate Shieldred. Has Aragorn been in play yet? It actually has not. No, I don't think so. Trying hard, folks, but Shieldred is really... Shieldred in these freaking reprieves. Yeah, I guess. No blocks. Like... Alright, sure. That's one way to do it. But now we have Hazoret live. So, untap. Draw. Alright, sure. This is freaking great, I guess, right? Plaza of Heroes. Play General. Exile your graveyard. Play Hazoret. I'm going to use the treasure, I think. Keep my Halfling untapped. Hold on a second. Yeah. Actually, just not taking any damage. So, this thing attacks. Top 6 cards. Exile legendary creature among them I can play at this turn. And then we can use the general to keep it alive. Or the Boromir to keep it alive. We can attack with everything. It does not put it into play attacking. I can just play it. Let's start everything. They block, we sack, and they kill the thing we get, and they kill us. Let's do this. Let's do this. Attack. We reveal another Hazoret, a Thalia, a Gwenna, or a Crucius. Alright, well, I guess it's the only legend we have in play right now, so it's Gwenna. Sure. Alright. I mean, seems pretty good for us. Like, unless they have like a farewell or something, because like the Divine Purge leaves Hazoret in play. I guess I'll recast the things anyway. And then a Supreme Verdict, I have a Boromir. So they have like a Meadow Massacre. That would be disgusting. That would be the worst case scenario. But see what happens, I suppose. On the edge of our seats. Standing.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Dream Trawler? Okay. That's a lot of life. How about a freaking, a Joda here? Can we get a Joda, please? One Joda. Want to buy one Joda. Malir. Down to 5, so... now we're just dead. Shit. We have to hit... Nope, that doesn't work either. If we Leroy, they go to 14. They block the 2 biggest ones, and they take 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God, we're 1 short. Are you serious? Don't play me like this. We have Urtai. That's a good one. The ring tempts you. That doesn't really help us. We're dead next turn regardless, so I guess we just have to attack. Yeah, Urtai kills Shoulder, we just win. So I think Urtai's our only out. And if that's the case, we just want to attack anyway, so... Actually, I'm sorry. Aragorn doesn't do anything. Aragorn, Urtai... We also have Crucius for Urtai, too. We actually have 2 shots on Urtai, so... let's attack. Hazoret for sure. I need Crucius to live the turn. I need some blockers also. So it's probably like... These are free blocks on Trawler, though. Oh, boy. This is tough. Crucius got to stay home, so we need to have a shot at drawing Urtai. At which point, like, the attack just kind of falter. And it just Hazoret, I think. Or we just, we're just stacking in general anyway. Or sacrificing the Boromir. Alright, let's do this. And they block the Gwenna. They're also gaining life on the blocks too, so like... Shit. Halfling. If I get off this... Sure, whatever. Alright, here we go. Big money, big money, big money, big money, come on! Oh!
Oh, it's Rising Helix! Oh my god!
All the thought in the world. Urtai. Are we dead? Hold on a second. I did the math, actually. Target your Planeswalker. So destroy this. I have to cast it this turn anyway, so that dies. And now they're going to gain 4. So they're at 15. They don't block this. They block a smaller creature. They take 3, 5, 10, 14. Uh-oh. I think that the Delighted Halfling needed to attack also. If I hit the Trawler, I should hit the Trawler actually, yeah. They tap a Trawler. I actually punted. Uh-oh. 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 I punted. I got excited. I get excited sometimes. I can't help myself. If they block the General or the Boromir, I can sack, obviously. That's like a super obvious thing, though. They block Hazoret. Obviously, then this dies, which is great. Well, it's tapping Trawler on their turn, right? The Crucius. All right, so right now we're taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 14 damage, and they gain 4. Shit. So, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not enough. I need to save this. All right, I'm just going to save this. Yeah, all right, so... Yeah, we punted. We had exactly lethal if the Halfling attacked also. Oh, no! All right, well, now it's Urtai or bust. And no counterspell. I have the Halfling, actually, so... Yeah, Halfling attack or tap Trawler. One or the other. Crucius. Punteroni over here. They have to be able to draw a card, actually, too, right? They'd be able to draw... Because they have 3 power, 4 for their draw step. Urtai! Nope. All right. Oh, it draws. No, it attacks and draws. Right, I forgot that. All right. Yeah. Well, that was a big punteroni. I should have won that game. I just punted, and that sucks, obviously. But now at least it was me. It wasn't the deck, right? So it should have been 3-0 here. I just punted and I just had an easy onboard kill twice over and just didn't do it. So unfortunately, we went 2-1. Should have been a 3-0. That's just the breaks. What can I say?
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Still a piece of garbage.
All right, sure. So, on Untapped, GG, looking at his stats, and should be 3-0. Just like there was a clean punch. Like the opponent was tapped out. We had lethal. We just didn't do it, which is like a clean 3-0, I think. But that was a lot of fun, honestly. Crucius is obviously great. Gweno was super great. We never freaking cast Aragorn, unfortunately. We just never ended up casting it. But Joda... awesome. Hazard was pretty good too. Gwen is sick. The middling like 2 drops are kind of whatever, but they filled the deck out. Halfling was great. Yeah, deck's super cool. That's it. That's the 5th brew, folks. Modern is tomorrow. Also on YouTube. Will be every other day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. And just do the things and stuff, all right? Thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it. 10 New Brews. Also, Bronze Mythics on its own channel. Check that out. Full set review for Lord of the Rings is also up as well. And that's it. All right, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're great.